All right, here we go. It's 3 months after surgery on that left back, but it feels pretty good to get out from under. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got her done. Well, so hopefully underneath my house I can escape COVID. But for real, I'm about to climb under here and do something I ain't done before. And that's install a new duct. These cats have been living under our house. Finally got the vents covered up so they can't get under here, but unfortunately with all the black plastic, you can see all the plastic, everywhere they poop, they have certain areas they heavily pooped and peed in, and then when they would jump up on the ductwork, their claws would cut right through it, and we started having that duct, you know, that smell inside the house like cat piss. And we don't have we have a couple indoor cats, but we couldn't figure it out. And then I finally figured it out. It was the ductwork. And I thought I fixed it with some duct tape, but they tore it down again. And so our daughter's room really stinks. And then the bathroom and the kitchen. So all three of those ducts have tears in them. I'm going to get in there and try to fix them. And I'm going to install one new duct myself. And got my new duct right here. Lowe's, $60 for 6-inch. I got a bag full of goodies. And I'm going to go see what I can get done. So I am underneath the house. This should be fun and exciting. Not, but it is. It's dusty, smelly, stinky, and then that fiberglass the last time I was under here. So I'm going to try to wear a mask this time and some gloves. We'll see what happens. So bear with me as we do some do-it-yourself home project instead of hiring somebody. I've got less than $100 into this. 50, 60, 70, 80, some glue, some straps, so probably maybe $100. But I imagine replacing this one duct probably been more like $400 or $500. Who knows? Well, it is really dark. The light from the camera is going to help, but I got to climb all the way down there. Then I got to climb all the way underneath, fix the duct over there, and then come all the way back over around underneath. So you talk about getting on your belly and sliding under there like a snake. That's going to be fun right there. Now with this light on, it's dark, or it's bright, and you can see really good. But when I turn off this phone light, it gets dark. Man, look at all that dust and all them spiders and everything else that's under here. Creepy. Not really. It doesn't scare me. I don't care. I'll crawl through anything, but still. All right, here we go. So I got disconnected from the main there. And as you can see, it runs up under here. And you can see it goes up to there. And the cat had tore it up pretty bad, and then I ripped it up worse. But that cat's piss smell was being sucked right up into my daughter's room, making it cold. So I got to pull all this ductwork down, pull it out, just cut it off, and put a new one all the way back up, which I have in a box. I just drug this bag under. Things you're going to need. I'm going to see. There's some duct sealant. Oh, crap. I crawled all the way in here and didn't bring the thing for this. Now I'm going to have to crawl back. Then the head needs spray. I'm hoping to spray this over some of the other ducts. I don't have to replace them, put some skin pieces on them. Bottles of water, of course. A pair of scissors for cutting. The most important thing, duct tape. Screwdriver, you just never know. A knife to cut it out. Another bottle of water because it gets nasty. I think I got mostly everything that I'm going to need in here. And there's a light for burned out over there I can use on the other side. And that's some plastic gloves if I want to go that route. But now I got to go back and get this thing. Actually, I might tear this out while I'm here. Get it off and then go back and get it. But this is why it's important to bring everything, because here we go. I got to crawl back to the other end down there again. All right, so I got to get all this off. Cut this because it's taped on pretty good. Clear it off. See all this sucks. This fiberglass falls in my freaking nose and my throat. So I got to get that out, cut that off, and do it the same thing on the other end, and then slide the new piece through here. I need to go back, get so I can put all that glue on, slide that inner piece over the top of it, get it sealed on there good and tight, and then you just slide the insulation piece back on, put a zip tie around it. I know a little bit about this working for the HVAC and doing cells, but I never installed it. But this is a way to save money, and I'm going to do it. All right, I got most of it off. Wasn't too hard, just getting that crap falling off in my eyes. A little bit of tape I may peel off, but I got that in clean. I can slide the new one over. Now I just got to pull all that duct out, go down the other end, cut it off, and we'll move along. Now this one here is going to be a pain in the butt one. You see this? 16-inch, I think, on center or something. I got to squeeze between there, and it's all the way out there, which is underneath the deck. Man, this is not going to be an easy one at all. This one's really going to suck. I'm going to have to belly crawl outside and around my entire house underneath my deck, so I can get down on the ground out there and work my hands up. Oh shoot, this is gonna suck. So over here is where the cats were tearing everything up. They were pooping all in here. You see, peeing. See all their poop? This is their favorite spot. This goes to our bathroom. And what I found right here was a slit from them jumping up here. You can see how you see these claw marks on this metal one. They hit it just right and put a nice little slit in there, so when the air blows, it sucks in this smell. So I just took the inner wrapping off the leftover piece of the other duct, sprayed the crap out of it with this spray, super adhesive spray, and wrapped it around it, made it much larger. And I pray, I'm going to wrap a bunch of duct tape around it now too, but hopefully that doesn't allow that little slit there for air to pull in, because I really didn't feel like replacing this whole one too. So it might be a shortcut. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm an idiot. What the hell. Alright, got the light fixed, so it brightened it up under here. But here's the other one to the living room. I originally cut it in half and closed it off. It runs all the way over here, 7-incher. When we first found the cat piss smell, this thing was basically cut in half and falling on the ground. And like I said, you can see cat turds underneath here, and it was just blowing or sucking in that smell, and we could not figure out for the life of us where the heck the cat piss smell was coming from, but it was from the ducts underneath. So this is one I'll have to do at a later point in time. On a side note, guys, if you ever have to have your HVAC replaced, you can see my furnace is underneath here and all my ductwork. I know most of us, you don't end up doing this kind of work on your house. All respect to the HVAC guys I worked with and ran an HVAC company on the sales side, and our installers would get it under situations like this. But when you're complaining or griping or upset because it costs thousands beyond thousands of dollars to get these things replaced, just think what it takes for them to wrap and seal and make sure that when they put all this duct back, that stuff is wrapped, sealed. I mean, look how tight this is under here. These guys are in these dark, damp, cold, cool, crappy, smelly, you name it, tight places. So have respect for HVAC guys, man. They go through a lot to get your units put in. Now hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. The cats jump up here, walk across. This is more solid. This one isn't. But right there, you can see this little, see that? It's a little cut that they slice, but inside of your duct is very soft. And guess what? Right where their fingers are, see that? I can stick my finger in, there's a nice little hole. So when the air blows, it pulls everything in with it, and it's blowing all this nastiness right into your house. And these are the things you don't even know what's going on under your house. You may have a weird smell in your house, and this is what it could be coming from. Unfortunately, I think they did it twice. You can see at the end of the duct there. So let's get to patching. See, I just took that skin, cut it, spray the hell out of this with that spray, and re-strap it around. And then hopefully it seals over until a stupid cat gets on here again and cuts it. But see, I just patched that area, strapped it around, so hopefully that works. We'll see. Looks like a strap might have broke. Oh yeah, a strap did break here. What happened was this pipe, one of these pipes fell down. That's right. On this one too, and then it got cut. Oh man, what a mess. You guys don't want to be under here, I'm telling you. Now this is how crazy I am. I got to get underneath this deck, get this wraparound deck. This spot, the animals have been digging out. I got to take all this lattice off anyway. So I'm either going to try to rip this lattice off, see if I can slip my body underneath there, because this will come out right where I need to be. That's the bedroom window, and that vent's going to be right there. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. All right, I broke the lattice off. So, do you guys think I can do that? You think I'll be able to slip my little buddy underneath there? It's probably a dumb mistake, but we're gonna go for it. You know, one thing about me, if I'm determined, I had to give me a shovel and dig a little bit. My 45-year-old fat butt didn't want to fit in there. But guys, just to give you an idea, here's the ground. Here's my arm, elbow. What do we got, 18 inches? Yeah. That way. There's my ductwork right over there, that vent. I gotta work my way over there. Let's pray. Oh Lord, I pray that I can reach up there and get that slit on. I may have to slide it on, do what I can from this side, and then go back. It is so tight. I want to be lucky to get it connected to the duct over there. Please let it work, Lord. So as you can see here, it's the back side of the duct. I completely wrapped that puppy with that foil. And then here's my duct. I gotta fit this little guy over the top of that ring. God, I'm praying I'm gonna have enough room to do this. This is why you hire the professionals. But hey, if I'm saving myself $300 or $400, right? Times are tight, money's tight. This is why you hire the professionals. You see that clearance? Ooh. But I did it. I was able to tie that puppy together, glue it off, and get her done. Is my phone upside down? Anyway. Yep, see that? Oh, that's what idiot Marines do. But it's over. Now let's just hope it works and stops that cat piss smell and my daughter's room gets warm again. We shall find out.